Why Atiku Abubakar Harbours deep animosity against Tinubu. Hello everyone, welcome to newsspottv. The ruling All Progressive Congress APC has said that the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party PDP, Atiku Abubakar, has been challenging President Bola Tinubu's academic records because of his deep animosity against President Tinubu. The APC, in a statement issued by the National Publicity Secretary, Felix Moka, accused Atiku of harboring deep animosity against Tinubu because he, Atiku, believed the president was responsible for his inability to achieve his ambition to become president in 2007, 2015, 2019, and 2023. In the statement, which was a response to Atiku's press conference held at Yaradua Center in Abuja on Thursday after the Chicago State University released Tinubu's academic records as ordered by the U.S. court, the APC said that Atiku was desperately chasing shadows against Tinubu. Moka said, "The major takeaway from his Yaradua Center show, especially at question time, was that Atiku harbors deep animosity towards Tinubu, whom he believes was responsible for his electoral woes in 2007, 2015, 2019, and this year 2023. In desperation on becoming of a statesman who once occupied the second highest office in the land, the PDP candidate in the last election has thrown every decency, decorum, dignity, and national responsibility and respectability out the window on his purposeless judicial voyage of discovery to the United States in search of a magic wand to taking power against the will of the Nigerian electorate loudly expressed in last February's presidential election. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar holds the unenviable title of Nigeria's most prolific election loser and longest-running presidential candidate in history, and we see his recent U.S. fishing expedition as the last kick of a roundly rejected presidential aspirant. While we sympathize with Alhaji Atiku Abubakar for spending a lifetime pursuing an unrealized dream, we strongly condemn the road he has taken and the needless negative exposure of Nigeria and the institution of the presidency in foreign land. The APC also accused Atiku of blackmailing President Tinubu, saying it should now be clear to all Nigerians that despite Atiku's lies before the court that he wanted to use the discovery in pursuit of his appeal at the Supreme Court, he has rather chosen to use same as an instrument of mischief and blackmail in clear contempt of the highest court of the land. We want to urge former President Atiku Abubakar to graciously accept his defeat and quietly lick his political wound with some dignity. Nigerians rejected him at the polls and he cannot get by subterfuge what he failed to get through the ballot box." Now let's take some comments. The first commenter said, "So is Atiku that lured him to forge certificates?" Another said, "Around nonsense. It doesn't even bother you people one bit that your president was indicted in a narcotic trafficking case. Neither does it bother you that he forged and perjured his way into the presidency." Another said, "When you refuse to reciprocate the good deed of your friend, you are bound to lose everything. Tinubu assisted you in many ways, but because you are too ambitious to become president, you keep jumping ships all the time. Tinubu knows how to work with stable politicians, not someone like you. I can't rule Nigeria, so stop daydreaming." Another said, "Atiku was the enemy to himself. OBJ compounded Atiku's problem with his book with reference to Atiku's ways of life. The fact that Atiku couldn't find it possible to defend all said to him by OBJ was a clear indication that Atiku is precisely what is written of him in the book. Does any right-thinking fellow need a second thought from distancing themselves from the person with such satanic chain hanging on his neck? Atiku should know that the answer is no." Another person said, "Oh my God, please, Nigerian people, what are we fighting for? Because of position, let's forget what is happening and let Nigeria move forward. All our political leaders, shame on you. Your name is Pauls, the giant of Africa. We are now fighting because of what can finish at any time. Yet, why we are disgracing our coming youth? Our president seems helpless. Okay, another commenter said, animosity my foot. Evil mud give way to help our country grow. Another said, APC likes to whip up sentiments and blackmail people. So because articles questions Tinubu's personality, it has turned to deep hate. Why can't APC do something right and present credible candidates for once? Last time it was Buhari and they got away with it. Now they do it again and think they will go scot-free. Nigerians are not all fools. This shame must not continue. Another said, Tinubu is an Adeko man fighting Abacha to return Nigeria to democratic rule. His house was raided. Many documents in his house were carried away by the junta. How do you want him to get it back? That was what happened. He has explained it many times, but people refuse blatantly to accept the truth. I just hope you two will understand. The CSU registrar has confirmed that he graduated from the school. What else? God bless Nigeria. Another person said, what animosity? It has a clear and original document. It couldn't have gotten messed up internationally. Now they are scrutinizing Nigerians that want foreign job or admission abroad as if they committed murder. Another said, but Atiku and Tinubu are best friends. Both are just playing politics. Behind the door, they are chopping and whining together. Don't be deceived. Don't kill yourself because of politicians. Another person, Fayoshe of Ekiti State told you guys, now no one listen. Okay, another person said, all Atiku's madness about leadership in Nigeria is caused by OBJ's selfishness. And that is why the country is upside down. May God help Nigeria. Another said, serious animosity against Tinubu because Tinubu worked against him in 2015 and 2019. But don't know or 2007 because Tinubu gave him ACN platform and he campaigned for him openly against Obasanjo's candidacy. Late Yaradua, of course, in 2023, they both contested. Tinubu worked against him by dividing PDP, bringing out Obi to LP and encouraging G5 governors. Atiku, that's politics. Tinubu's strategy worked while you were not sensitive enough to read the game. With Obi Labour Party, you couldn't have won Southeast. Another person said, forget about hate speech. Bat has nothing to offer. His case will be worse than Buhari. May God save this our dear country. Another said, I laughed at Barrister Felix Muka for his ignorance of the truth. Muka should address the issues based around still campaigning after the election. Waziri Atiku is not the first to interrogate the President Tinubu CSU Gate certificate, Buhaha, and educational inconsistencies. Our own late Gani, San and late Odumaki were equally involved in the voice of reasons. Kudos to CSU and Waziri Atiku for strengthening democracy. Another said, instead of asking yourself, APC, a simple question, what is it that the two presidents you have given to Nigeria since 2015 have problems with their certificates? First, you called Buhari Mr. Integrity, but WAEC ended up delivering a WAEC result to him in his office. Now, Tinubu graduated from Government College Lagos in 1970. Meanwhile, the school was established in 1974. And now they try. Another person said, haven't you heard that certificate is a ceremonial document? In Nigeria, you can become the president if, in the view of INEC, you can speak, write, and understand English. So why are you wasting your data over disqualification that will never be? Another said, but he always failed himself from the beginning. He allowed Obi to go. 2. He refused to pick Wike after the screening committee picked him. 3. He picked Okowa, who is a total failure. 4. He harbored Ayi to last. Where is Ayi today? Oti Japa. 5. He said 5 states not to his election. Please, what concerns Brother Ahmed Tinubu in all of this? Forget. So these are the few comments we can take. What's your opinion on this? Do you believe that digging out President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's CSU certificate issues is due to the animosity because Tinubu worked against Atiku 4 times during presidential elections? Please drop your comments in the comment section below. See you in the next video. Bye for now.